Management Information System, and CRM, Customer Relationship Management Information System. So now it's your turn, but I think first of all I need to check the attendance. Yeah. Một, hai, ba, thiếu số 4. 4 chưa thấy vào đúng không? 5 chưa thấy vào này. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, vắng 17. Mười tám vắng 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, vắng 31, 32, 33, vắng 34, 35, 36, 37, 80, 39, 40. Bước thứ này 31 có 31 rồi 31 11. Okay. Số 5 à? 5 đây rồi. Okay. Now each group you will have 5 minutes for present your work. Up from 5 to 7, it depends. Okay. Now we need start with group 1, please. Em bắt đầu trình bày này. Thì trước hết là nhóm 1 đi. Nhóm 1 trình bày cho cô về cái vấn đề mà các em phải làm. Nhóm chồng của nhóm 1 là ai nhỉ?
Em ạ, bọn em
Okay.
Bắt đầu luôn chưa ạ?
Yes.
Okay. That's the group one presentation, a plan of IT project. Today we'll talk about the topic human resource management information system. Okay. The first stage one, defining the goals. The goal of the project, it includes building the organizational structure, personnel record management, timekeeping management, payroll management, recruitment management, staff training, and evaluation. In conclusion, this is for establish a human resource management software to have the company managed and professionally. We move to the next step. Stage 2, define project tasks and task activities. First one, organizational structure. Is that human resource management will be done for 3 departments. Human resources with 6 people, marketing 8 people, and accounting with 4 people. 2, personnel record management. Manage and store resume CV and photocopy a degree and certificate of all employees. 3, timekeeping management. This is for summary a working hour, overtime session, and annual leave to facilitate salary calculation for each employee. For payroll management, one working shift is 4 hour multiplication, 20,000 Vietnam đồng per hour. To the bonus salary for all employees on every holiday and for employees who work more than the prescribed number of shifts. 5, recruitment management. Firstly, manage recruitment proposal and closely monitor the company recruitment campaign. 2, automatically filter and classify application according to the company proposal criteria through the company recruitment website. The last one is staff training and evaluation. One, store training, and 2, provide the company with a decentralized feature to view, edit, and edit, and edit. Okay, we move to the next stage. Stage 3, determine and verify resource requirements. Okay, we start with item. People plus time, looking for a software marker. And the second one, project setup, need 8 people, time for 4 days. The next one is apply for a decision on project implementation and investment. Person is 1, and for 2 days. Negotiate and sign project contract with software developer, need 2 people for 1 day. And conduct software design with APT software developer, need 2 people, and it includes 3 designer of it. Last one is software test run, need 3 people for 1 week. Okay, next. The second item is money. In totally need 52 million Vietnam dong for high APT to design software and reserve money and software based on, you can see in the screen. The last one, I know. Depending on the designer. And the last one is software based on available software for free like Excel or Access, or paid software like Bamboo, HR management software, or HR Pro 7 online human resource management software. We move to the next stage. My group member will continue the presentation.
So in the stage 4, identify risk. And firstly, exceeding the set amount. Case 1, take the reserve amount to pay the excess. Case 2, if there is a short take, deducted the estimated amount, then apply for an additional subsidies for the period. Secondly, software bugs. Negotiate with the other party to find the best solution and request to repair the faulty part. Finally, exceeding the software handover deadline on time. Otherwise, it will be handed according to the terms of the contract. Stage 5, develop a schedule. We create a table which illustrates some of the figures about task. First thing first, looking for a software maker, then we need to make a project setup. After that, applying for a decision on project implementation and investment. Next, we have got negotiate and sign project contract with the software maker, then design with APT software developer. Last but not least is testing the software. So this is our presentation. Any question?
Oh, it's a very good presentation from group 1. Any comment from other group, please? It's a very clear structure and good presentation in the slide. Thank you. Now we just move to group 2, please.
So good morning. We will present about proposed sales management information system. Now is stage 1, defining the goals of the project. So here we have 5 goals that are improve management, improve the quality of sales service, boost sales follow-up work report, and monitor sales activity of employees. And now is stage 2. Dương ơi, chuyển step đi, chuyển slide đi.
Lúc nãy thì em chuyển chậm thôi chứ bây giờ thì nhìn thấy rồi.
See in sales activities, we have to control all the customer information, purchase information, products or amounts and store it to ensure that there are no problems during the sales process. The next goal is improve the quality of sales service. That search for potential customers and find out the needs of potential financial occasions, cooperation with influencers, and open a store on e-commerce platforms such as Shopee or Lazada. The fourth goal is follow-up work report that include KPIs, timekeeping, order status, and work schedule for the day. And the last one is monitor sales activity of employee. The route and visit time are constantly updated on the GPS digital Stage 3, determine and verify resource requirements. So we have 4 programmers 112,695,002 Việt Nam đồng. For the space, we have 24 square meter for 4 person, and the average is 6 to 8 square meter for a person. With this area, each person has a ventilated, comfortable seat, helping to promote teamwork, easy to move, exchange Excel, and now we use laptop, desktop, computer, scanner, camera, cash register, and printer. And now it's stage 4. Identify risk and develop mitigation plans. So the first part is risk. We find out there are 4 problems we have to deal with. The first one is easy to confuse data errors. Safety and accuracy are not guaranteed, so therefore using the software in the store will lead to many errors and confusion in data. The second problem is vulnerable to virus attack. When using sales management software, it is difficult to avoid viruses. The software can be a double for security sales management software. The security of the software is not high, so it is easy for data and information to be stolen at any time. And the last one is data cannot be recovered when lost. The software is often unknown source. They contain many functions that have not been standardized or tested. And now the next part is mitigation plans. In order to avoid losing of data, it is highly have the high security, but also the sales management software is supplied by the prestigious suppliers. And because the computer experts don't support 24/7 to solve any problems, so all the staff of company need to have the technical computer to quickly solve the simple issue. About the software, we have to purchase for the staff to train the computer course, and every month we will have the printed copy of information of customer, and we need to pay the security software to protect the. And now is the last stage, develop a schedule. So on the screen is our Gantt chart. This project we have 7 tasks to do that include research, design, build, test, evaluation, project supervision, and document. It takes 11 days to finish from August 9 to August 19. So that is the end of our presentation. Thanks for listening.
Please comment from other group. Các nhóm khác nhận xét cho cô nào. Các nhóm khác đâu rồi? Group 2, please show your slide now. Is step 2. Em cho hiển thị slide đi. Okay. Step 1. Yes, here. Improve management, improve the quality, boost sales, follow up, work report, etc. It depends on your group. You can define many goals for this project. Is very good. But go to step 2, please. Here is the text. You need to define according to your goals. For example, improves the management efficiency in sales activity. So your tech is control own information, etc. It depends on your group. However, this is remember the topic here is project sales management information system. That means I want you to make a plan to create the plan for the system. Remember the information system. That is somehow like the people, the software, etc. Installed in the sales department for sales activities. So whole of the text here should be how we have the system for the sales staff to use when they want to sell something, when they want to do the job. It's not about the text management efficiency sales activity. Is not search for potential customer, find out the need of potential customer. It look like that is the purpose of the improved quality of sales service. It's not the types. Okay, this is remember. Now we need to create IT project. So look back to the group 1. It's very clear to define. They want to make the relationship between the company and the IT company to develop the software for them. So in group 2, you should do the same as in group 1, because we cannot develop the software by yourself. So you need to hire or you need to rent from the IT company to build the software for you. However, to make the relationship between the company and the IT company to build that project. So that's why in step 3, step 4, and step 5 is not IT project. Actually, in step 5, yeah, is it right? In step 4 or 5, something like that. It look like IT project. However, it's not relevant to the text you just define in step 2 here. So you should do it again. Because here is not IT project, it's not information project. Is it clear for group 2? Yeah, you need to fix, yeah, and submit it to into Microsoft Teams, okay? All of the slide from other group, you have to submit in Microsoft Teams. You put it in the file, okay? Move to group 3, please.
Hello everyone. Today I will present topic 3, customer relation management. Okay. My team chose a clothing store chain called Jane to use CMR system. A business sells clothing named Jane with 4 branches in Hanoi and 1 branch in Ho Chi Minh City. Head office want to easily control the business process and improve customer service. So step 1 is defining the goals of the project. We have 2 main goals. Number 1 is manage and optimize customer information, and number 2 is create strong relationship with customer. Next is step 2, define project tasks or activities. With task number 1 is manage and optimize customer information. We have 5 activities are gather information, decide what type of data need to collect, classify customer into group, invest in customer database software, and the last one is analyze customer data. Number 2 is create strong relationship with customer. We have 3 activity is customer easy connect with business via chat, call, email, social media, and provide after sales service. And the last is give discount voucher when customer birthday, special holiday. Step 3 is determine and verify resource requirements. As the teacher instructed, we have 6 resources including people, time, money, space, computers, software. With people implement, we need 3 people in design team to design and build up the system. 5 manager give out the idea requirement to design system. About time, approximately 30 to 60 days. About money, this project need to spend $200 million, 200 million Việt Nam đồng, include equipment cost, rent, software, purchase cost. About the space, we need 1 room for design team and 1 room to test. About the computer, should have 2 computers. And the last is software. We need to guarantee about the software safety. For example, nowadays a lot of people who use internet banking to pay their bill so that their personal information easily to be lost. The solution is an enhanced two-layer security to protect customer information better. And we need to ensure software product service achieve the stakeholder satisfaction. And finally is integration with many other apps like Facebook, Instagram, email, and any social network platform. And next is step 4. Identify risks and develop mitigation. Here we have we will have backup plan as well. And the risk number 1 is hard for employees to use system. The backup plan is training staff truly in how we use them and evaluating performance after each training session. Number 2 is software system is error. We need to check the software regularly in every 3 months. And the last is low security. Save data in 2 files to make sure you have backup information. And the last stage is develop a schedule. As you can see in the grant chart, about 3 activities like research, design, and build. These 3 operations are completed within 3 days. The test task is completed in 6 days, and finally the document activity is completed in 19 days. And that's our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Yes. Okay. Keep your slide. Other comment, please. Okay. In the state 2, go to state 2, please. Yes, here. A little bit the same problem with group 2. In the state 2, you got the text and the activity, but you did not assign the text and activity for someone like the detailed person to has responsibility for the text or the activity. That's why for step 3, 4, 3 and 4 is okay, but in the step 5 is not relevant to this one because we don't know exactly who will assign for the text or for the activity. And you see here the text you just say the research, but however in step 2 it's not that text. I didn't see any research design build test document in step 2. So you need to make the relevancies between the step 2 and step 5. You need to assign the people, exactly the people in the step 2, and who will go for the first text, the second text, etc. Okay, and then the text there will appear on the first column in step 5 because you just develop a schedule to create the system. For step 3 and 4, it seems it's okay. It seems okay because you just define very clearly about the software, about the people, space, etc. But you, in my comment, you should put more detail about the money. For example, you want to buy, because I saw you have 3 branches in different cities. So you should define very clearly about how we create the system, like how much we pay for the computer, how much we pay for the creating the network, or maybe we need to buy the server to control whole the network. How much we need to pay for the salary of staff who develop this system, and how much we need to pay for the IT company to buy the software, etc. Okay.
Yes, I will discuss again with my team.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you for your comment.
Thank you. Thanks, group 3. We now move to group 4, please.
Hi everyone. Today we'll fall with the topic Human Resources Management Information System. Now we are going to introduce about 5 states. Stage 1, defining the goals of the project. Stage 2, define project task or activity. Stage 3, determine and verify resources requirement. Stage 4, determine and verify resources required. What? About stage 1, defining the goals of the project. We have five main goals of the project. That are provide information for leader to make management decisions. 2, provide information for long-term and short-term human resource planning. 3, provide information on human resource training. 4, provide information on human resource potential to have a basis for staff appointment. 5, provide information on the fluctuation of human resources. Stage 2, we have some tasks like including collecting that data, system study, system design, system development, and results of system testing. Stage 3, determine and verify resource requirement. About the people, we have user, customers, market analyst, representation, software engineer, and we need completed in 1 to 3 months with the budget in 15 to 25 million Việt Nam đồng. And about the space, large room to accommodate computers and other IT equipment. And about the computer, informatics equipment, internet, connect software system, department of organization and administration. And the last, there are a lot of software in Vietnam right now, like Star UML and Rational Rows. Now we move to stage 4.
I will introduce about stage 4 and stage 5. Firstly, stage 4, identify risk and develop mitigations, backup plans. The first, what is risk management? Risk management is the scientific and systematic constructions of processes to identify, control, prevent, and minimize risk that may arise and adversely affect production and business activities, business of the enterprise. Specific process developed. The first step in risk management is to determine the scope of the risk. The first, define the scope of the risk management. Secondly, objective of risk management. And last, risk treatment roadmap. Methods to have reduce risk. Enterprise need to identify your risk. This risk can come from the external environment, such as climate, politics, society, or it can also be caused by the existing inside the business. The next step in the risk management process is for businesses to assess how they affect their operations. Next is to come up with risk treatment options. At the same time, each option has its own advantage and disadvantage. Next is planning, systematizing the above step for each possible hazard, and appropriate treatment plan will be developed. And we will next to stage 5, develop a schedule. The first one, go provide information for leaders to make management decisions. And the third is collect data about 5 days, and owner is Tung. Secondly, provides information for long-term and short-term human resources planning. And the third is system study, analysis of the existing system, strength of the existing system, weakness of existing system is feasibility study, questionnaires about 7 days, owner is Nam. And thirdly, provide information on human resource trainings. And the third is system design, architectural user interface, process design, about 2 days, owner is Long. And four, provide information on human resource potential to have a basis for staff appointment. That is system development, about 4 days, owner is Link. And information on the fluctuation of human resource. The third is reserve of system testings, about 6 days, owner is Hương. That's all. Thanks for your listening.
Okay. Any comment from other group, please? Now it look like the IT projects, yes, but you should to put some more, go to group 4. Em mở cái slide của cái stage 3 ấy. Yes, here. I understand that for this project, you develop by yourself, do you? You want to develop the project, the system by yourself. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So here in stage 3, you want the people, you want the time. Okay. The money is quite okay. Even it's very cheap. The space, the computer, and the software to develop for you to build the project, to build the code. The people involved in this project is the user, customer, market analyst, legal representation, and software engineer. But actually, according to my understanding in this presentation, the people here only software engineering. As in step 5, you just assign each duty for each people to create the software. So if you etc. to get involved in this project, so you need to assign them what's the duty they need to contribute to your project. And you need to think about the money you need to pay them as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because the people here, you need to define very clearly about the people get involved to this project. Is not win use your project. Okay?
Yes.
Right? And I think that's it. Sorry. The step 4, please. Step 4. For the step 4, users defines what is the risk management and specific process development. Okay? But actually, I can't see you backup plan for this project. It's not definition. It's need detail activity in case your projects going to be rich. For example, something happened with the designer, or something happened to the collecting the data, something like that. So what is this? So you need to do it, redo the backup plan for the project. And something happened if the engineering cannot code or cannot make the right way for the software, something like that. Is it clear?
Yes, I got it.
Yes, so you need to and define other people get involved in stage 3. Okay. Now we just move the last group, please. Group 5.
Okay, so welcome to the presentation of Group 5. And our task today is to create a plan for IT project, which is sales management information system. And there are 5 stages that we will present. And we want to start off with stage 1.
First, we will discuss stage 1 goal of the project management. I have 3 goals in this stage. The first is product management. The second goal is warehouse management, and the third is market R&D management. Next, stage 2. Have 6 tasks in this stage. Product management have 2 tasks. Is categorize products and set selling price. The second task is quality product. Arrival in domestic and international market to develop new strategy for the company. Last task is short to meet customer needs. Next, Minh Trang will present stage 3.
Okay, stage 3, we will define the resource requirement. As we said from stage 2, there are 6 tasks, and each task we have 6 people who are responsible to do the task, and they are from our company. They are from the IT staff working in different branches from all around Hanoi. And about the time, the task, the project takes in total 15 days from 22nd of May to the 5th of June. And the task 1 takes 3 days, task 2 takes 4 days, task 3, 3 days, task 4, 2 days, task 5, 3 days, and the last task takes 4 days. And because they are from the different branches, so we need a place for them to work together. That's why we need 3 rooms, which is 10 meters square each, and 2 people each room per room. And we need 6 Dell computer for each worker to do their task. And about the software, we use Visual Studio Code, Firebase, and GitHub or GitLab. And about the money, it takes approximately 140 million Vietnam dong, and about the specific cost, aggregate cost table. Okay, next slide. Here we can see about the first thing we have to spend money on is room. We need 3 rooms, which is 10 meters square, as I said, and we're gonna rent it from co-working space for 15 days, which the price per unit is 1,100,000 Vietnam dong. And the second is computer. The type is Dell, and we need 6 computer, which cost 20 million Vietnam dong, 1,000 Vietnam dong each. And the last one is for the IT task. The first 4 tasks takes about 10 million Vietnam dong, and there's the last 2 takes about 6 million Vietnam dong. And I want to explain the reason why I put the first 4 tasks in one group is that all of these 4 tasks can combine into one big system where each member will do each part of the system. So member from this section will be teamed up and finish the project. And collecting the last two, collecting information about rival and customer can be collected with the same method, technical methods by the web system. The employer can have the information from searching history of the browser and of the app to finish this task. And in total, it takes about 138 million 200,000 Vietnam dong. And next slide. It's about risk and develop mitigation, and Tu Trang will let you know about the risk.
Now I will talk about the identify risks and develop mitigations. There are four risks. Firstly, it is molecular software such as virus, spyware. So the impact of it is reduce the life of the hard drive, make software unstable or paralyzed, and more risk to lost data. So some backup plan to solve this problem is are using a reputable network security program, installing the virus software to protect computer before hackers activate them, and only download program for websites you choose. And the second is lost information customer data source. The impact of it take more time to backup files from lost data and take time for file to which data is lost. And the backup plan seek the technical experts have find a way to restore data, improve security by downloading data prevention leak software such as Cleaner, MCAV, and install better security management software like ABIT. And the third is the customer ID recognition system. The impact of it make the system unable to use their ID card and not able to create ID cards for new customer, which affects the collections of customer information. And the backup plan vastly improve system importing ID backup file, contact technical staff to request support, and managers can use the rights to access their store system to the customer ID to add points or make a manual ID card when waiting for the system to repair. And the last the process of checking product information, classification, and quality. The impact of it is lose some product with wrong packaging, labels, information, or product. They are prohibited by store regulations or the law. And the backup plan use another software or program, for example, VNPT, to check the product, determine standards and quality for each product, decide to reject defective product or not, follow the process to check information through the system to check the products, and if a mistake detected, it will promptly respond to the wrong product. The next is verify Lâm Vũ is present.
Yes, there's something that I want to talk about Gantt chart. Gantt charts focus on the time it takes to complete a task, and Gantt charts is simpler and easier to understand than PERT charts. So Gantt charts help everyone to know the time it takes to complete the work, thereby avoiding late deadlines. As we see here, we can see the Gantt charts very clear and simple. We can see that there are 6 projects tasks that need to be completed between 22nd, May 22nd and June 5th. The specific time for each job will be marked by. In addition, the Gantt chart also has a column showing the person responsible for each job. For example, John will have to complete the check inventory quantity within 3 days from May 27 to May 29, and 3 boxes showing the corresponding date will be marked on the right side. Is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Okay. Any comment from other people, other group, please? It's actually it's quite clear for job project. However, in please in project text and activity, please. Yeah, you got the text 1, text 2, text 4, 5, and 6, and whole of the text is assigned for very strictly for the people as a responsible. In step 3, right? Here, the resource requirement. User says that the software you use, Visual Studio Code, files by GitHub, etc. But I don't know who will be the people to code hone the system in the step 5. In step 5, is it right? You not see who will create the system for whole of this, because it is put in here project text like categorize product and set selling price. So how you can do with the categorize product and set selling price in the system by using the software users. So in step 3, I saw the software in step 3. Yes, right? Here, Visual Studio Code, Firebase, GitHub, but new to show clearly in step 5. In step 5, or even in step 1, is it right? Step 1 is activity, step 2, yes, right, here. How the software to be used in this text. Can you answer now?
I'm not sure about your question.
First for people, this is use the software to create on the project text, the first of all text, yes. Right? Yeah. By using the software you saw in step 1, 2, 3. Is it right? Yeah. 3. Yes. That is the IT text, right? For people, for first people, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's okay. So you just put more a little bit detail in stack file. That is the IT tag, right?
Yes.
In the schedule. Yeah. For example, users group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 of these. So this says that that is the IT types. And number 5 and number 6 is like user in the system. Is right for the project?
Yeah, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 là IT tag à?
Vâng ạ.
Chứ còn 5, 6
tức là 4 người đầu tiên thì sẽ tức là những cái task 4 cái task đầu tiên là sẽ là một và 4 người bạn đầu tiên đấy sẽ chịu trách nhiệm là create và làm những cái task này. Còn 2 cái bạn đằng sau ấy, cái task số 5 và task số 6 thì 2 cái người task này.
Đúng rồi. Nhưng mà cái nào là cái ID tag? Em có liệt kê ở cái resource, cái nguồn kia là những cái nhiệm vụ mà về IT ấy. Đấy. Đúng không?
Em nghĩ là tất cả những cái người này đều phải sử dụng IT, đều phải sử dụng cái đấy thì mới tạo ra được cái hệ thống và mới làm được những task này chứ.
Nhưng mà nó không rõ ràng là tức là em có nói đến cái software của cái Visual Studio gì đấy, software gì đấy, nhưng cô thấy ở đây nó chưa được sử dụng ở chỗ nào. Cô thấy nó chưa rõ là người ta sử dụng phần mềm đấy ở chỗ nào. Ở tất cả những cái chỗ này à?
Dạ vâng, tại vì em không rõ về mấy cái IT này lắm.
Thì đúng rồi.
Để có cái tức là họ sẽ phải dùng những cái technical methods để bằng những cái hệ thống web để tạo ra ấy.
Để tạo ra những cái này đúng không? Thế nhưng mà cô đang muốn là những cái người mà tạo ra cái web đấy là 4 người này luôn, là 6 cái người này luôn hả?
Vâng, chính xác. Đây là tất cả những cái bạn này là của cái IT staff của cái công ty đấy, và công ty này có những cái branch khác nhau ở Hà Nội và họ tập chỗ để
cô hiểu rồi, để lại một chỗ rồi. Thế thì lại nhân tiện nói về cái chi nhánh thì cũng giống như là ở nhóm nào đấy cô em còn phải đưa vào xem là cái hệ thống mà người ta tập hợp lại, người ta làm một cái hệ thống cho các chi nhánh khác nhau, thì ngoài cái việc mà computer ra, các bạn còn phải nghĩ đến cái chuyện là phải xây dựng một hệ thống mạng nữa. Có thể là một hệ thống mạng mà một cái máy chủ mà lưu trữ các cái thông tin của tất cả các cái chi nhánh đổ về đấy, chứ không chỉ đơn giản là cái computer. Nhưng ở cái stack 2 ra stack 3 tức là một cái network ấy, một cái network thì bao gồm có thể là một cái máy chủ và có các cái mua các cái hub hoặc là modem gì đấy để thêm vào trong cái hệ thống này, chứ không chỉ đơn giản là các cái computer, có 6 cái computer này đâu. 6 computer này thì nó không này computer này, IT tech này, mà còn thiếu nữa đấy là phải xây dựng một cái hệ thống mạng cho cái công ty này nữa. Thì em có thể là nhóm có thể là đưa thêm cái việc là xây dựng cái hệ thống mạng vào đây, xem giá thành chi phí nó là bao nhiêu đấy. Có thể là xem xét là mua một cái máy chủ nữa để mà lưu trữ các cái dữ liệu, bởi vì là như vậy là chúng ta kết thúc xong cái 5 cái trình bày của 5 nhóm khác nhau. Tất cả các nhóm có thể là phải chỉnh sửa lại cái phần bài của mình, rồi sau đó up lên trên cái file, cái thư mục file class material gì đấy, tạo ra một cái thư mục slide ở trên đấy đi. tạo ra cái mục bài tập nhóm ở trên đấy đi, rồi sau đó các em đẩy các cái slide của nhóm mình lên trên đó. Để các cái bài của mình lên trên đấy nhá. Còn bây giờ chúng ta nghỉ giải lao 10 phút đã, rồi sau đó chúng ta sẽ quay vào chúng ta vào cái bài học của chúng ta. Ok, some break now. Chúng ta nghỉ 10 phút nhá. Được chưa? Rồi sau đó chúng ta sẽ quay vào.
Cô ơi, cô cho em hỏi là nãy em được điểm danh chưa ạ?
Em là số bao nhiêu? Tất cả những bạn nhắn tin cô đều điểm danh rồi.
Em là số 28 ạ. Nguyễn Hạnh Nguyên ạ.
Chưa? Thế còn bạn nào mà nhắn tin ở đây thì cô điểm danh rồi.
Cô ơi, em thưa cô cho em hỏi là cái hạn để up cái slide lên trên cái MS Teams đấy là hạn hôm nào ạ?
Để up lên đấy thì hôm nay đi nhá. Sửa nhanh thôi mà. Chúng ta chỉ sửa một tí thôi thì các bạn up lên luôn đi.
Dạ vâng. Em cảm ơn cô ạ.